RSL Insider presented by AT&T. I'm your host, Brian Dunseth. Real Salt Lake back at training here at Rio Tinto Stadium following Saturday night's 2-1 loss on the road in Vancouver. After a week's full of training underneath Jason Kreis, team sees the return of U.S. international Nick Rimando, Kyle Beckerman, Costa Rican international Alvaro Saborio, and Canadian international Will Johnson.
A lot of joy and happiness, really, because in the game, a lot of hard work went through it and commitment and suffering for each other. And to get rewarded at the end was really nice. A little bit of cold tubs already in, and I'll do some more today, get some massage. I'm hoping to maybe feel a little bit of the drop in altitude. Now we're at 42 or so maybe I'll be able to breathe a little easier.
Looking forward to getting back here, playing in Rio Tinto. This is our favorite place to play, obviously, so that's a positive. Feel good travel, good international match. Just excited to be back around the guys.
The attention now turns towards FC Dallas, coming off an impressive 2-0 win in Vancouver Wednesday night. Well, they'll also see the return of Breck Shea and Julian de Guzman.
They're a very good team right now, a very confident team, and a team that is extremely hungry with their backs against the wall. They're a few points out of the playoffs. They've had a really tough stretch, and now they get some emotion back with the addition of David Ferreira on top of his ability, and they get the ability of a Breck Shea back, who hasn't played that well this year, but now is really coming into some positivity and confidence. And Castillo is a player for me that's also finding his game in the MLS. So I think it's a group that's an extremely dangerous opponent for us tomorrow night.
Ferreira, Castillo, trying to limit the amount of touches those guys can get in dangerous positions. Understand that they're a team with momentum, and we need to try and break that up right away. But I think it starts with defensive stuff. But if we keep the ball well, then we'll limit their number of attacks just by us keeping the ball. So we have to be super sharp and focused, and just know where their danger guys are at all times, because they're starting to click and they're starting to gain some real momentum, and they've picked up some impressive results over the past couple of weeks.
Dallas has a lot of dangerous attacking players, and they're very good on the counterattack. They lure you in and then they break quickly because they have so much speed. So we have to be, constantly aware of our shape when we have the ball, and we have to not turn the ball over in bad positions. And then just try and double team those guys, because they have some individual talent that can burn you.
If you give the ball away cheaply, that's what can get you in trouble with this team. And so we're going to have to be really sharp on the ball, move it quickly. If we get our chances early, put them away, and then that changes their whole game plan. So that's what we'll look to do from the start, and try and finish strong.
It's an interesting situation. It's a situation where I feel like if there wasn't a midweek game next week that was so vitally important, I'd play them all. I think that they could all recover. I think that they've shown over this season that they can play 3 games in a week, no problem. But the Tuesday match adds an extra wrinkle, an extra dimension, and something that we have to consider. I think that probably, in all honesty, if things go according to plan, this is not speaking about the international players, but the entire group, I think we're going to see more of our players play this week than we've seen this entire season.
We have to focus on Dallas right now, just really mentally prepare for them, get ready physically, and then as soon as the final whistle blows, just have in the back of our mind that we got a quick turnaround for a massive game. So obviously taking it one game at a time, but also knowing that on Tuesday we've got a massive match. So it's just doing all the little things, staying out of the sun, eating right, sleeping right, you know the deal. It's just being a good pro, even more so than usual.
I really firmly believe what I continue to say is that the team that wants it more in my eyes in this league almost always wins. Not always. I mean, there's going to be bad bounces and bad calls and things that are going to happen along the way that'll throw a crook into that theory. But I'll tell you what, I think it's 85 or 90%. The team that wants it more wins it. And I think it's 95 to 100% that when Real Salt Lake wants it more, they win it.